So what's happening, everybody? It's another Friday night right here at Churchill Smoke Shop. It's another episode of Good Brothers Committee Podcast right here on the hill. As always, I got my right hand man, my partner in crime, Mr. P. Powell to the third power, Mr. Preston Powell the third.
What's going on, Chad, man? What's going on? Always, like I always say, it's always be here on a Good Friday, the Good Brothers Committee for the podcast. This week's cigar of the week is the Nimish Thunder by Rocky Patel. If you're not familiar with this stick, it's one of the more popular sticks at the shop. Take a look at this video right here.
Welcome to Churchill Smoke Shop Cigar of the Week. This week's cigar is Thunder by Nimish. Thunder by Nimish is medium to full-bodied, with full rich complex flavor consisting of white pepper, spice, espresso with an underlying sweetness.
With that being said, Chad, I'm going to pop this one open. I'm going to smoke one today. I haven't smoked this in a long time. I mean, when he came to the shop once and gave out a whole bunch of samples, but this goes back to like one of the original sticks we had when we first opened.
Oh, wow.
He used to represent, I think Scott Salmon does it now, but they always take care of us at Rocky. So, Nimish is a good stick. It's a good stick to smoke.
Right.
Tonight we got the Queen of the Hill has her pre-Valentine's Day celebration going on here at the shop tonight. They got some things going out there, some vendors over here. I don't know what that is, hearts and stuff like that. They got wine for the ladies and stuff like that, but we're going to do what we always do, smoke it up, get a good little cocktail, get a good cocktail in you, and get the weekend started. So how was your week this week, man?
Man, I won't complain, Press. It was pretty good, bro. Like, I can't complain. God is great. God is amazing.
That's good. That's good. But this is the big week, Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah. Well, a lot of
Super Bowl what? 50 what?
Ain't it 54?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it? I don't know.
I think so. Man, look, Saints not playing, so I stopped counting the numbers after 2009.
I feel you on that.
I don't even bother with it, boy. I know Johnny said he gonna actually come up here and watch the game. So I know I thought we talked about it a little bit last week. So you still sticking with who you got?
Yep.
Who did you say? Who did you say you had?
The Chiefs.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs. Go with Patrick Mahomes and go ahead and see if he can go ahead and if he get this one, he's chasing Brady now. If he get this one, he's gonna be considered chasing Brady. Because this would be 3 wins in 4 years or 5 years?
I think 5 been in the league 7. I think it's like year 5 for yes. He did 3 and 5, I think.
3 and 5. That'll be big, man. 3 and 5. But see, man, I didn't know till me and Ray was talking, man, that man, Brady got 7?
7 rings.
I don't know why. I thought he only had 5.
7. It took him 11 years to win 3.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Man. That's a woo. I don't think anybody ever catch that.
It's gonna take a long time. Yeah, somebody real special.
Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes special now. 3 and 5 is big. So I mean, talent wise, how many does he have to win to be considered better than Brady?
8.
You think he got to win more Super Bowl? I don't think he got to get all the way to 8.
I think so, because you're talking about Tom Brady. You're talking about another figure. You're talking about Marvel versus DC.
All right, got
you. It's like you're talking about Wolverine against the Beast. I can't think of the dude from DC, but anyway.
Yeah.
So you're talking about.
I don't believe the character like Beast.
Yeah, he was part of the Alpha Force DC.
Yeah.
But again. Yeah, but again, you talk Tom Brady's on another level because of what he did when he did it, how he did it. So
yeah.
But again, Patrick Mahomes is not far from that atmosphere. But you're talking about 2 good athletes on 2 different levels of success.
Right. Yeah, I think if he can get 5 or 6, that's when you can have those conversations. He got to
Well,
get at least
you're
two,
right.
two
You're right.
things more. You start
Mhm.
having those conversations. Because see, Brady is the GOAT when it comes to quarterbacks, but he played on some pretty good teams, and and he was a catalyst to win those games. But those games, Patrick Mahomes, I think, is just at a little different level with the things he do with his team to win. If he can pull this one off and get about one or two more, I think you can start having that kind of discussion. You
At the
know,
same time, Tom Brady won with older guys from his team too.
well, look, they considered me a Tom Brady hater, so I gave up the ghost when he won that one with Tampa. I was like, okay, I can't argue it no more. I can't argue no more. When he got that one to
He
Tampa,
balled out. He balled out.
I couldn't even argue that.
He balled out. He balled out.
Speaking of which, let's just be on the Super Bowl and keeping the Super Bowl theme. Did you see the debate that happened when they start putting out the numbers dealing with Taylor Swift?
Oh yeah.
And then I think it was on Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco on the nightcap. Shannon Sharp said, "Hey, Taylor Swift moves the needle." I think they put an article out there. She didn't have like a $350 million impact with bringing new eyes and ears to the game. And so
Right.
Ocho said, "Well, Beyonce could do the same thing." And of course, Shannon was like, "No, she can't." So they had this debate. Now I've seen the debate elsewhere online, and I don't know what they're debating. It's not even close.
Right.
I
Because
mean,
I still remember. I mean, he cut you off.
uh,
I still remember when Beyonce stepped into the HBCU realm and what happened with HBCU bands at that time when that song came out.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I think the difference is, and I know he didn't mention race, but I know a couple of people I know and when I saw some of the debates, they mentioned that hey, the real reason is Taylor brings people who never have any implication or involvement in the sport whatsoever, young teenage white girls and stuff like that.
Right.
So when you think about Beyonce, the majority of her fans have some relationship or knowledge or participation in the NFL. Their
Right.
boyfriends do, their uncles do, their dads do. But 16-year-old, Betty's and Susie's don't have a lot of relationship or participating in the financial things of the NFL. And I think those are the different eyes she brings to the table. And just strictly population wise, it's just kind of obvious that
Right.
the kind of impact she would have over the beehive, I guess. What do they call Taylor Swift people? I
I
forgot.
have no clue.
Yeah, I know Beyonce the beehive, so I forgot what they call her people. But that shows you right there how the gap between uh how we see things in the African American community. I don't even know what they call Taylor Swift people. Oh, Swifties. Just hit Swifty. I think that's it.
I guess.
I guess, but it brought up a lot of debate because I didn't realize this either. I was a marketing major. The NFL fan base is now like 46% female.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a huge number.
I can see that.
That's
I
a
can see that.
huge number.
I can see that.
Yeah, you gotta go back out hit it again. Yeah, yeah. So I don't even know. Go back to the email. That's helping Doug. Doug, uh huh. Yeah, that's what they said they happened last time. Yeah, so let's stop at that chat. But yeah, but
That's cool.
that's a whole different. It's a whole different realm when you're talking about people who people you can bring to the
Right.
table when you bring those two artists together. And then
Right.
you got San Francisco. What's the fullback wife who do the clothing line? Got a deal with the NFL.
Yeah, I think I forgot whom, but I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, yeah. It's got like a Polish name. I forgot. But anyway, so I mean, it's bringing more attention to that market itself. You know, people just gotta get real about some things.
Right.
NFL about dollars. That's the bottom line. This for them, it's about making money. So I mean, first of all, if you're thinking about they care about the debate, they because people was mad they show Taylor Swift on the TV screen, they gonna show her every goddamn chance they get.
Yeah.
Oh, they see dollar signs. That's what they see. They don't see nothing else but dollar signs.
I mean, what else? What else is there to see besides some good football?
And people getting upset. Oh, why they showing her? I'm like, cause she money. Duck. Duck got in the building. I don't know if
Yeah.
his volume connect.
I don't know.
Duck, can
Duck
you
sound like
hear?
a spick and spell right now, though. Woo! Like a spick and spell with water in that thing.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
Oh, no, man.
You can't hear me? I can hear y'all fine.
Yeah, now
Oh,
we
now
can
we
hear you.
can.
Now we can hear you.
Oh,
probably-
see, I was in there with all that. Oh,
Yeah, you probably gotta get closer to your speaker. So no, I didn't get the chance to ask you. Duck back visiting with the Good Brothers on the Good Brothers Committee. So who you got this weekend at Super Bowl?
well, I'm going with Kansas City. I'm going with Kansas City.
What score?
Probably win by 3, 31-27. Maybe,
That's 4 points.
yeah, 4 points. I give 4 points. I ain't give them 7. I give them 4. I think it'll be a high scoring game.
About high scoring game. You think a lot of points get put up?
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see them both getting in the 20s.
Well, the reason why you're playing in Vegas, you can't have a 13-14 game in Vegas. Too much money on the line. The seats going for too much money. They'd be talking about that crap for the rest of the year
Right.
if it's a game like that.
I think there's a chance of a lopsided win for one of the other. They both have. I think San Francisco defense
Feel better.
is pretty good, but the only bad part about the Frisco defense is that they back in is bad, and Mahomes is good. So they back in is bad. It ain't no way to cut that. They ain't good at all. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they below average. So
Yeah, I mean,
you're
right, because what I see, man, I really see they going 2 by 2. They're gonna start off with the run game, open up inside, make the linebackers come down, and then what's gonna start happening is you're gonna start isolating 1-on-1 on the outside, going 3 by 1. But then guess we got to deal with then. They're gonna go vertical on a lot of those open formations. They have Kelsey go underneath in those dragon routes. Then you're gonna start sitting the zone, the 2 by 2, but in the slot. Most linebackers cannot check him. So what you got to do then? So now you got to go from your basic to now to your nickel, possibly dime, and bring extra DBs in the game to guard him. So, hey, I'm looking for Travis Kelce to have about 8 catches for about 115.
Go ahead, give it because I was looking at the prop bets today, and I was thinking I was sitting there going to say, well, I chop it up with everybody today. Throw some prop bets on there. So do you think Purdy get 300 yards?
Who?
I think he could.
Think Purdy, Brock Purdy, San Francisco. You think he can throw for 300 yards?
It depends on how Kansas City defense play.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you think about what you saw last week with Lamar. You think he has
But I think when you go into this game, you don't rate Kansas City defense on the same level that you rate Baltimore defense.
No,
so
you
come in with a little change of game plan because you say, well, they ain't got this big high power defense, but yet and still Kansas City can put you in the dirt every damn play if they want to.
Now it is inside, so that should have some bearing. The game gonna be inside, climate control,
right.
So you ain't gotta worry about weather, and everybody get to do everything they want to do. I think, man, it's gonna be a lot of talent on the field because I was sitting there thinking about Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuels, Christian McCaffrey. I don't know if Kansas City can handle all that. Can stop them from scoring.
The thing about that is they can't stop Kansas City from scoring. That's the problem.
Yeah, because they back in is bad.
Yeah.
DJ 50-50 that popped it on Good Brothers Committee.
Man, what's going on?
So we gonna ask you the same question. Who you got? What you got for this weekend in the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I just hope my squirrels hits. I don't really got nobody. I just hope my numbers on
Man,
Twitter.
just answer the question, man.
You ain't gonna go for the black quarterback?
Man, he a half-breed.
You racist.
Chad, don't do me like that, Chad. Don't do me like that. But yeah, I really, I'm gonna say this. I don't think the 49ers quarterback scared at all. So I think he's gonna come in and do his thing, whatever, right? And I hate to say it, I think the 49ers gonna win.
49ers gonna win?
Well, that X factor.
I think they're gonna win.
That's the X factor. McCaffrey. If he have a good game, they got a good chance of winning.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I think Debo for San Francisco is gonna be the most important player on the field. I think Kansas City. I think Kansas City. If I was, and I'm not like expert like Chad, but if I had to take somebody away from Purdy, I would take McCaffrey away. I would take McCaffrey away, and I'll make him. And he's been doing it. I'll make him make throws to Debo and Ayuk. But if you can take McCaffrey away, you can hold. I think you can do a better chance of holding them down because McCaffrey is just that utility guy, like Kamara is for the Saints, and just like how the guy Gibbs at Detroit want to be for them. So and they're I think if you could hold McCaffrey from running, I think you got a good shot at that. Now the thing with the Chiefs with me is that concerns me is. Like Chad was giving a description of how you game plan Kelsey open. It's the other wide receivers. Make sure can they catch the ball? Because how many games we set up here and watch with Kansas City where they going back and forth, great game, then Kansas City have a big drop.
Yeah,
somebody drop it.
Yeah.
If you look at their losses this year, you can almost point to like drop here, drop there. That's my concern with Kansas City. The receiver made the play. The guy who made the play against Baltimore, he had dropped 2 game balls. They could have won the game. So, but I'm gonna roll Kansas City. I'm gonna roll with the black quarterback.
Hand-breathing.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong
with
that.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think Kansas City have enough defense to stop McCaffrey. McCaffrey will have a field day tomorrow. And then you get deep on the rolling, man, it might be a long day for Kansas City tomorrow. So I don't expect Kansas City to win at all. If you're going for like defense and who is Kansas City star linebacker? Boston, they star linebacker or something? But that's all they got is Boston. Who else good on their defense?
They got a good defensive front now. That defensive front and their cornerbacks and their secondary is a lot better than San Francisco's. A lot better than San Francisco's.
Oh, talking about defensive front of Kansas City?
Yeah.
They got Chris Jones that played Mississippi State right here from Mississippi. Yeah. They got the other guy on the other end. He's pretty good. Like their front four is like tough and they deep up front.
Yeah. So
they cause a lot of havoc inside too. They 2 inside. So they 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So they ain't caught no havoc a couple weeks ago.
Oh, they did. They kept Lamar from running.
Man, Lamar could have ran a lot, man. He just didn't do it. Lamar lost that game.
No, you're not looking at it from a quarterback standpoint. I'm sure Lamar saw open field, he'd have took off. But when you got people right there from his standpoint where he can see them, well, where you running to?
Well, we all know that during that week right there, there's a lot of receivers that lost were dropping passes. From Lamar team, from Detroit team or whatever, a lot of teams were dropping passes. But I just don't see them. How they gonna? Man, I don't see them stopping Purdy.
Purdy would never have a game like he had last week. When have you ever seen Purdy scramble out the backfield?
He never his second year in the league.
Hey, that was the luck of the draw.
Chad, your volume not working, Chad. Chad, volume out.
I said you do anything when you about to get hit.
There you go.
When
Right.
somebody about to sting your ass, you're gonna do a whole lot of moving.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's be
I'm
honest.
gonna tell you.
Detroit head coach lost that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
Look, you can do stuff in the regular season, playoff time. You take points. You can't leave. You can't leave them points on the field.
In education, we got something called data-driven decision. I get the analytics. Sometimes that's bullshit. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
Common sense is common sense.
Yeah.
You got to fall down. You in the playoffs against one of the top-rated teams in the NFL. You're gonna take the points.
You got to take
because the points they gave away on fourth down they missed was really about 26 points.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was the game.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't think the game is going to even be close. I think the 49ers gonna be brace up with it. And I'm not a 49ers fan at all.
And that's why, Eric, you know what? You are a Trump supporter.
But I don't know how you know. I am a Trump supporter. I don't know how you know.
See
damn.
what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
Well, we gonna make sure
he gonna eliminate. Look. If he gonna eliminate payroll taxes, everybody should vote for him.
Well, man, that's how grandmama them get their Social Security, my brother.
That man ain't finna do that shit, man. I can't believe how that dude be fooling y'all, man.
Yeah,
Double motherfucking walking. Man, no.
But I'll race him though. I'll race him. Look at the top.
That shit ain't
MAGA.
Put your red hat on, man. Put your red hat on so we can kick you out.
DJ MAGA.
Boy, you crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay.
But I go back to what Doug said.
It's gonna all fall on the quarterback.
Yeah.
I just think Mahomes got too much experience for San Francisco. I really do.
I do too.
Well, I agree with that. And let me say this. You know, Doug made a very good point. The experience, but it's the playoff experience that Mahomes brings to this game. Now, I'm not gonna say anything for Purdy. You know, as a former football player, former coach, whatever. You know, I'm very proud of Brock Purdy what he's accomplished the time that he's been a starting quarterback in the NFL in that atmosphere, under that type of pressure. Gotta give him his props.
Gotta give him his
props. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, he's probably the next Joe Montana. I said that. He's probably the next Joe Montana. If he's able to stay upright and they keep him from getting stung.
Hey, look, you can't take nothing. You can't take nothing from him because these 2 years he done put together was 3 years. These 3 years he's put together, he's been a top 10 quarterback. So I mean, it is what it is. But I go back to something you said, that with Preston Smith, the guy from Mississippi State. I think if they can rattle him a little bit, you can keep McCaffrey from running because he's pretty accurate with the ball.
Nope. McCaffrey gonna run all night. Nope.
If he
Put your hand down now.
But here's the thing though. San Francisco can't stop water. They can't stop the run. You see how Detroit ran all over.
Hey, what you got?
This is what I got. I'm gonna go by what you just said, right? And what Doug saying, experience, right? They're trying to say experience. But do you remember when Kurt Warner had all the experience and Tom Brady came in there and won the Super Bowl? Experience don't mean nothing.
Well, it does.
Right,
now,
I'm not.
You
sitting here saying experience don't mean nothing.
No.
Not when they come down to games like this. You got a lot of quarterbacks.
Eric. So you gonna take the little short boy in Arizona over Brock Purdy?
Nope. No.
That's my whole point.
What's the dude's name?
Yeah, that's my whole point.
I wouldn't do it.
That's my whole point. Experience does. About Josh Allen?
I think Josh Allen.
I mean, of course.
Yeah,
but those are different circumstances, and that's I think what Preston getting to. You talking about the circumstances, and then you talking about the certain stage. You know, and that's what Preston was getting at.
Right.
You know, you can't take away what that man has done on this particular stage, and when he's done it in a short time that he did it. Right. Coming off the bench, out of oblivion, and starting for one of the top teams in the NFL. You cannot dispel that. You can't discount that. But at the same time, I will give you credit though. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact that everybody can't handle that, even with the experience they may have.
Yeah.
Because everybody can't handle that stage.
Yeah.
I agree.
Chad said it best. A lot of people talk about it. A few people are really about it. Because that ain't, they say I would have did this, I would have did that. But when the lights come on, and
Right.
the whole different thing. How many people, Chad, think about your playing days, Chad. How many people was talking about, oh man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. When the game start, you can't find them.
Man, they in the bathroom throwing up, man.
right.
They trying to hide up under the bench. You know what I'm talking about? Like for real, I've seen that before. Like, whoa, cuz you okay?
Yeah, right. I've been playing basketball.
And look, as a matter of fact, true story. My crib here playing against Jackson State. Carlos Cosby, man, one of my great guys. He's now U.S. Marshal. He was an NFL prospect, one of the best in the swag, all swag. Getting ready to play Steve McNair. I'm a crab now. I had to play.
Right.
So we walk out, of course, pregame, make a long story short, pregame, you see other people out here. When we came back out for kickoff, it was SRO, standing room only. The Scouts NFL Canadian Football League took up almost 2 sections by the press box. Carlos Cosby was like 6'5" and a half, 6'6". He looked down on me and said, "Hey, girl, how you doing? Good?" He said, "Welcome to the big time. Did you know my heart started beating real fast?
Right.
My nuts almost went to the top of my throat. And we was on TV too. And I can hear my uncle say, 'Don't you mess up on TV.'" So everybody can handle that stage.
Nah,
some people made for it, some people not.
Yeah, that's facts. That is facts. We've all been in games and you can look at people's eyes and know they don't want to touch the ball.
Right.
But when it gets nut cutting time, like, hey, it ain't for everybody. That ain't for everybody. At all.
It's like in basketball, that guy who talk about taking that shot, he do this and be like,
yeah.
Pass it out.
Oh man, I took that. I pulled that. Nah, shit. Kicking the ball out of bounds like who's
air ball. Yeah, air ball.
But that happens all the time.
At the end of a game like that, you're gonna be dependent on the special team to do something. Special team got to come through. Defense got to come through. You got to turnover, and somebody on that special team got to do something special. That's why they call it special team.
Yeah.
So y'all playing it better defense 49ers?
Yeah, they do. The back end of 49ers is bad.
That's real bad.
That back end is bad.
And I don't
want to call a young brother name out because he in the league. So that number 20 can't guard nobody. They go to Queen of the Hill, Valentine's Day.
Number 7 ain't easy. 7 be holding.
But at the end of the day, everybody know Debo Samuel just came off an injury. If they hit that boy and hurt him, that dynamic of the game doesn't change.
Yeah.
They use Debo more than they use any other player on the field.
Yeah, Debo like 35% of their offense besides Chris McCaffrey.
Yeah. That's why I say you have to pick your poison. I take McCaffrey from him and then see what he do. Take McCaffrey from him and see what he do.
It's gonna be hard to do that, Preston. It's gonna be hard.
Okay.
I think that front end can. I think they can.
Then you got Debo. They ain't gonna take Debo from him.
At the end of the day, if you just have a good game.
Yeah, but Doug, I'm leaning toward what you said. The score gonna be something like late 20s, early 30s. What's going on, Dick? Nick Saban walked into the building.
I think gonna be 37.
Hey, tell him he a MAGA supporter too. Go choke himself to sleep.
Right.
Hey, the score gonna be 37-17.
So you said Kansas City win 37-17?
No, 49ers.
Put a 9 and 4 in there because I think I got 9 and 4 in one of my squares. Now I'm on like 10 different squares. I don't even know all my numbers. I might have to wait till the game over with to see if I win something.
Man, I got the Chiefs 31-24.
That's good.
I got 37-27 then. 10 points.
Like I said,
I'm gonna tell you like this. Kansas City gonna definitely score more than 17 points. They might have 17 for halftime.
I might have 17 in the first quarter.
Look, the 49ers gonna jump out on them fast, man. They ain't gonna be able to stop them.
Man, I'm telling you, that back end is bad. It's bad, man. You saw it in the Detroit game. It's bad. That back end bad. And then they can't handle the zone run.
You know what they want to do.
Hey, with that being said, guys, we only got a few more minutes to get out of here. Y'all remember the cigar of the week, the Nimitz Thunder, Rocky Patel. Duck, I was telling them earlier, Heath was our guy. He helped get us started, one of our first vendors out here.
Right.
Thunder's going to be the cigar of the week. What you smoking now, Duck?
I'm smoking the Rocky Patel A10.
Oh, the 810, okay.
Yeah.
And I know Chad smoking the Asylum 13. That's 6
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
That's that big one.
Yes, Lord.
What is that? The Magic Toe? What is that, Eric?
Downtown.
This right here is a Annie Bradley double broadleaf.
Oh, broadleaf, okay.
That's a good stick right there. I love that stick.
Broadleaf. Well, guys, y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
Man, as always, hit the share, like, subscribe button. Let us know in the comments what you feel about Sunday. Man, let us know your favorite stick. Chime in, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you want to have a good conversation, meet us right here on the hill. We appreciate you, Duck. Eric, always. Preston Powell the third, my main man, partner.
Let's go down there. And look, and if y'all not doing nothing for the Super Bowl, we always do an annual big event here at Churchill. We have food. We have a whole bunch of cigar swag from all our vendors that we're going to be giving away, and we have a great time. I mean, we 9 years in it, right, Duck? We make it happen.
There it is.
9 years in.
There it is. It ain't no sprint. It's a marathon, baby.
There you go, man. With that being said, man, we out of here.
All right, peace.
All right.
All right.